Hey, y'all. Hey, good morning. Ancestors of my highest good, highest light, guides, spirit guides. Please allow me to tap energy for channel messages for the collective. Ancestors for my highest good, I ask that you send me messages of truth and clarity. Send me your wisdom and insight. Cleanse my auric field at this time. Archangels, Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, Uriel, Archangel Michael, Archangel Sandalphon, and Archangel Metatron. I ask you for your service and I ask that you come into my energy, surround and protect me as I channel messages for the collective at this time. Please cleanse all stuck and stagnant energies in my chakra and auric field, my earth star, root chakra, heart chakra, throat chakra, third eye, and my crown. Archangel, I please ask that you guard the gates of the underworld, the heavenly realms of the north, the south, the east, and the west, deflecting, rejecting, blocking, binding all negative energies or entities of a demonic frequency that does not align with my own energy. All hexes, vexes, voodoo, curses, hoodoo, anything that is not of my original energy, I ask that you send back, deflect, reflect, block, bind, rebuke, and I cancel all plans of the enemy at this time and at all times. Sending my collective love, peace, joy, prosperity, quick wittedness, intuition. Okay. I thank you for your service and thank you for messages of divine truth and clarity. Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey. What's up? I am T. Lachey. Welcome back to the channel. I am your host here at Honeydew Better, where we grow better to know better to do better. Okay. So, in just tapping in early this morning, getting a message across. I have not been on for a while, and just because I'm settling into a new space. I recently moved, and so you know how the moves can be. And so I'm just settling in. So I decided to pull on some energy. Yeah. All right. So here we have somebody with love on the brain, driving the current of the situation here. Okay. This may be a narcissist here with a love on the brain, child. Mm-hmm. All right, so this narcissist does not have a seer capability. They don't follow their intuition here. Okay, so this narcissist is not a seer. You may resonate with the frequency of being some sort of seer. Oracle is what I'm picking up from there. Maybe high priestess or something of that nature. But somebody laughed at you. Okay, somebody thought that your special abilities were funny. Okay, something along those lines. Somebody, I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. Okay, so this person doesn't use their intuition, laughed at you being a seer, possibly. This is a narcissist that surrounds your energy here. Okay, a narcissist that had love on the brain in some way here. Now, I grabbed my planet and astrology deck here, and we have Eris and Mercury. So somebody wants to have some form of communication. This may be some sort of delayed communication of some sort. And the Eris is a Greek goddess of chaos. This asteroid energy is associated with disruption, loss, and catastrophic events. Okay. So somebody wants to communicate some form of chaos to you, or possibly about some chaos that's happening that you are not witness or privy to. Okay. But it also says do not despair when she shows up in your chart. She may be drawing attention to injustices and imbalances in your life and helping you learn to understand, or helping you learn to stand up for yourself. So, Eris, the goddess here, excuse me, spiritual birth. Okay, that's a confirmation as well. Okay, so Eris, the goddess here, is helping you get through some form of injustices or imbalances that was done against you collective. Okay, somebody possibly is coming forward to communicate this. Okay, about some form of chaotic disruption, some form of chaotic injustice, imbalance that someone was trying to cause you. Now, here it also says Mercury is also known as the trickster, especially when in retrograde. So we just got out of retrograde here. So this is not a trick, is what I'm getting here. Okay. This is somebody coming forth with honest communication. Last quarter here. Okay. Phase of the moon is 50% lit. Okay, so this may be happening around the last quarter. We're just about at 80, about 83% or so, like that. So we're just coming out of the first quarter. Okay. Dreams that were planted at the beginning of the cycle have taken root. This is a time to appreciate your growth and accomplishments. People born in this phase are typically loyal and intuitive. Okay, so somebody coming toward you with some form of, wow, opposition, with some form of chaotic communication that could have caused you some form of imbalance, okay, in the past, okay, some form of a chaotic situation. This narcissist that had love on the brain may have tried to cause you, okay. This person coming forward may be in opposition here, okay. Maybe they tried to trick you in the past, okay. Opposition aspect can add a push and pull vibe to your chart. Okay, so this person is in push and pull energy. Okay, maybe you were experiencing some form of a power struggle with some form of a relationship or lover here. Okay, this could resonate with Capricorn. That's the weak control of the zodiac. So somebody wanted some form of control, an opposition. Okay, back to Aries here. Look at that. Okay, so this Capricorn may have wanted some form of control. This is absolutely an enemy here, okay, that want to control over you. Square. When two planets or other astrological points are 90 degrees, the major aspect can bring on a tug of war. Look, push and pull, square in opposition, okay? Is really saying the same thing. Basically, somebody wanted to have some form of control over you. You were experiencing some form of power struggle with this person here. This person is a narcissistic individual, possibly having narcissistic tendencies here. Okay. This person may have even thought that your seer ability, it was funny, or maybe this person has a tendency not to listen to or follow their own intuition here. Okay, air is still at the bottom of the deck here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here. Okay. So somebody, again, this is communication. So somebody that's in the communication field, even television, news, or a writer, possibly was having some form of push and pull. This could be over your career here, what you work or what you do for work, okay? We are currently in Capricorn in the moon phase, okay? So this is the 10th house, how you're seen when you do your work, how you're seen, your career, fame can come into play here. So this could be somebody that is in the public eye, maybe in the television field, movies, an actor or actress. This also could be a news anchor or a writer that wanted some form of power or control over you here. Okay. Let's get the action here. What action did this person take to try and have control, Holy Spirit? What action did this person take? Black Moon Lilith. Wow. Okay. Is the geometric point in space where the moon is farthest from the earth in its transit. This point changes zodiac signs approximately every 9 months. Black Moon Lilith represents wild, feminine energy, and understanding its placement in your birth chart will help you better understand your sexuality, including repressed fantasies, fetishes, and compulsions. So this person was having a tug of war with you, or push and pull, or power struggle here, because they had some form of sick, dark fetishes here. Okay, sexual fantasies they wanted to play out with you, possibly even had some form of addictive behaviors or tendencies when it comes to love, romance, and or dating. Okay, possibly even sex, some sort of sexual misguided sexual energy that's misplaced or mishandled. Okay, we have conjunction here at the bottom of the deck. And this just talks about two aspects that come together that cause like a major clash. Okay, it's like clashes in a small space. Okay, if the planets have complementary energies, this can be beneficial. Otherwise, the supercharged aspect can be a difficult one to navigate. Okay, so this may be somebody that has the opposite energy of you, of course, because my collective is divine. We are of the chosen divine collective. Okay, so this is somebody that does have dark, addictive tendencies when it comes to sex here, it sounds like here. Maybe resonating with a Pisces, or even we did get air earlier. This is Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or Aries, Leo, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So the thing about Pisces is that they're very intuitive and gentle and selfless. They are humanitarians who feel tremendous pain for the world's problems, but they may not be great about communicating their own pain or needs, okay? So you may be a Pisces, or this person that wants to have some form of power struggle or push and pull, some sort of war with you. 1414 just passed. Okay, that may be important synchronicity here. Okay, or that person may be resonating with water or being a Pisces here. But somebody has love on the brain in a narcissistic way here, definitely. Okay. So let's see here. Give me last quarter. Last quarter, we're in the 10th house. Didn't I just say that? We're in the 10th house. Okay. Your destiny, where you're going, and your career, something you do for work, is clashing with this other person that also works in the similar field here. Or this could be somebody that you were in a relationship with, or something of that nature. I'm not sure as of yet, but as we pull, we'll look, Pisces. Oh no, this is Pluto. Okay, so you've had some form of death and rebirth when it comes to your 10th house. Okay, so this death and rebirth here is very significant here. It's very significant actually to the opposition who's possibly even trying to, I just heard, trying to look up dirt on you from your past that you have nothing to do with at this time. Okay. Somebody has a need for control of your destiny. Wow. Somebody's crossing their boundaries here, it sounds like. Mm-hmm. Jupiter is here at the bottom of the deck. Learn or teach. So you possibly are resonating with some form of spiritual teacher or some form of, maybe you're learning occult knowledge at this time. Jupiter resonates with the 9th house. That is higher knowledge, philanthropy, writing. You may be an author or a writer, which that did come up on that air sign as well. So this person may exist in that realm, in that career field that you've chosen to go toward. That is being a writer, being some form, you could be a screenwriter or something of that nature here. Okay, so we had Cancer come out. Somebody's in their feelings, child. Okay, so this is right under water and square here. Okay. The need of control of intuition to protect. An obsession with attitudes from the past here. So this may be actually somebody you're familiar with or somebody that you know. Okay, or maybe again, somebody that was looking into your past and had some form of major opinion about your past, not realizing that you're not even the same person that you were. This Black Lilith Moon person that has some form of addiction and sex is in their South Node. Okay, very comfortable in being addicted to dark energy and doing addictive forms of sex fetishes, sex fantasies. This could be some form of escort or call girl, I just heard, or something. They're having some form of anxiety about attitudes from the past, though. Okay. Resolution from the history of trouble. This person is a troublemaker. I just got here. Intuition to protect. There will not be, protection here. Okay, so where this person is going, they may not want to go, okay? They may want to turn around and get some advice about this. Going in the direction that they're going. They're not going to have protection if they remain comfortable in this Black Moon Lilith energy, wanting to interplay with tendencies of fetishes, fantasies, love, romance, and dating. Okay. So let's find out about conjunction. Oh, North Node. See, look. You two are clashing, conjunctions being two big energies. If you guys are similar energies, you'll work well together, but this is definitely a clash of the Titans. This person being in Black Lilith Moon energy in their South Node, and you being that conjunction that brings about this person's awakening is what I'm getting here. You're in your North Node. Okay, so this is definitely total opposition coming towards you, or that has been trying to wage a war, a tug of war, a struggle, a power struggle they wanted to ensue with you for some odd strange reason here. I have no idea what people do and why they do it here, okay? But hey, collective, hey, y'all. I know it's early. I decided to get on. I got a couple of previously recorded messages that I haven't uploaded yet. Okay. I've been still recording. I just had to get myself together. I just moved. Once again, you know, settling into a new space and things like that can be a little bit difficult. 5 of Wands showing up. So somebody is in some form of conflicting, argumentative, maybe chaotic sort of energy here. Maybe trying to cause you conflict or friction in some way, shape, or form here. Okay. Okay, please give me something. Wait, let me cut them up. I haven't opened the energy of this deck. Temperance. What's this? The 6 of Wands? You're getting a victory over this person that tried to wage war with you. This could be physically or spiritually, by the way. Okay. in the 3D or the 5D. Okay, you're getting victory. Expect the outcome to be great. Justice is here next to the victory, 6 of Wands, as well as the death card, child. Ooh. Ooh. It's over, child, in the worst way for this person. This person may even be getting karma. Truth may be coming out about this victory that you're receiving and how you got it over this person because they were dark. Okay? Existing in, okay, sounds like some bullshit. Okay? We also have the Magician hanging out over here. Oh, under the moon, child. Look, these together gives me somebody definitely was playing in some sort of spell work or some sort of hoodoo, voodoo, hexes, vexes, things like that. And this was so that you would be blinded to a truth or possibly even incapable of making good decisions for yourself here. Page of Pentacles. Somebody made an offer. Maybe somebody paid somebody to do this. Okay. To stifle your 9 of Pentacles, your self-sufficiency, independence, and stability here. Wow, 7 of Wands under that. That was blocked, okay? Your ancestors and your guys were on their game. Block the hell out this person and their malice, okay, is what I'm getting with that. Let me get the last quarter in the 10th house, please, and thank the Holy Spirit. Okay, you closed out a cycle. Maybe you've made some changes in your career or maybe come into alignment here. Now, the last quarter moon is the phase of the moon when you enter illuminating certain things, okay? Solving problems, re-going over your goals and putting those things into action here, or even this is a time to appreciate your growth and accomplishments. Exactly. So you are closing out this cycle in your 10th house and you've accomplished something. You may even be celebrating here. Knight of Swords here next to the World. So you closed out something very quickly here. Okay. Maybe even taking some sort of risk. Seize the day energy. Okay. Closed out some sort of cycle. Okay. In your 10th house, in your career. This is to bring forth your destiny, where you're going toward. Okay? Taking flight, possibly even looking for reward at this time. Having some success because of your bravery to go on your spiritual journey. I just got here and heard. 3 of Pentacles is in reverse. Some sort of busted up team. Okay? A team effort. These are people that have an unwillingness to learn from their mistakes, possibly bullheaded, wanted to cause some sort of stagnation. Okay, saw you as opposition and had some form of obsession with a power struggle. Look, didn't I say this opposition? Look, opposition, square, all of these, and Pluto is even indicating power struggle. Okay, somebody was waging war with you and trying to present some form of back and forth, some form of a power struggle, okay? And this person collaborated with others to do so, okay? And this is possibly because they were unwilling to learn from their own mistakes, so they thought that they would just come in, you know, take yours or something to look along those lines. 2 of Wands here. Clarifying square and Cancer. So somebody was doing some sort of baneful work in the background. This could even look like a tricky wordplay, lying on you, child. Okay. Telling people about possibly things, attitudes from your past, or maybe this person you could be familiar with may have known something or even been looking into and researching things about you from your past here, okay? This person possibly even didn't realize that a new path presented itself for you. They're in their feelings, okay, because you're not the same person. They're in their south node, you're in your north. So this person, again, that you may be familiar with, this is somebody giving me somebody that you absolutely know, that knew you before you made changes, before you closed out this cycle. Somebody that knew you when you were, look, for lack of a better word, I heard fuck up, when you were a fuck up. Okay, and look, don't take it offensively, okay, because you've come a long way, and you're in the energy in the last quarter of celebrating where you've already come from, things that you've overcome. So you know you were a fuck up at some point, okay? So don't get mad, okay? Anyways, they didn't see you making the plans going toward your destiny, okay, in your career. Okay, they didn't see that you were closing a cycle, okay, bringing forth success and reward, taking flight quickly, okay, with, that's confirmation, okay. It's too early for the sirens. Where they going? Shoot, child. Give me South Node, please, and thank you, Holy Spirit. Where is they going this early? What are they doing? Okay, we have the Empress. Okay. So this is definitely giving me a Empress in reverse here. Oh, look, Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck. This plotting, planning, scheming, scamming ass witch bitch here. Okay. She's in her south node, okay, having anxiety about causing some form of trouble and doing some form of baneful work. Hexes, vexes, voodoo, hoodoo is what I'm getting. Plotting, planning, scheming, scamming, okay? This person possibly even tried to get away with something or is trying to, moving in the energy of theft, deception, and lies, manipulation, okay? Look, I just said this person was possibly even word magic, spreading around gossip and lies on you here. Possibly even trying to work and do what you do, create competition between you when there is none, okay? This person absolutely cannot compare to you. You are this person's conjunction, by the way. You're moving in North Node energy, and this is like a clash of the Titans, I'm hearing. Woo. This just popped out. This guy, Shaitan, okay, with his horns, all right, a King of Wands, okay, and Hangman energy. So some form of, look, it says addiction and sex is on here. This person may even be materialistic. A King of Wands, okay. This person is possibly looking to manifest through sacrificing you and through sacrificing your goals, or trying to keep you stuck, trying to get you trapped up, okay? This King of Wands could resonate with being some form of a Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be. Could have it highly aspected in their chart, okay? This person is in definite toxic energy here. This person you possibly even closed out a cycle with. Look, Temperance is right behind the devil here. Okay, so look, definitely a clash of the Titans. Definitely opposition, opposite energies here. Okay. So you could be, now remember tarot is fluid. He could be a she could be a he. So you could be a male that is operating in dark feminine energy, or just quite opposite of female operating in dark masculine energy. And here we have the Emperor. Okay, so I'm getting here from that, because we already have the Empress here, that this King of Wands Emperor energy here is possibly, because this would have been under the Earth Angel, is the clash to this dark feminine Empress who's in this toxic energy. There's a contract here, Hierophant, okay? So these people may have had some form of contract. They may be married, okay? They may be a part of some form of a religious group, this person, okay? Maybe this Emperor comes with knowledge, okay? Has a lot of knowledge backing him up on the North Node. So I could be talking to a divine masculine in this read is what I'm picking up. Okay. North Node conjunction, please, and thank you, Holy Spirit. Chariot. So this being in reverse is like defeat. Okay. Somebody's going into cowardice. Okay. Somebody may be walking away from this strong emperor who's in his north node, who is the conjunction to this opposing force that's trying to have some form of power struggle here. Okay. This empress in her south node is trouble. She's in black moon Lilith energy. Okay. This is definitely sexual, wild, untamed energy here. Okay. This person was doing some type of work. Okay. Work, child. Trying to control the emperor in some sort of way, okay? But has absolutely lost control here, okay? May even be experiencing some form of defeat, okay? Feelings of defeat are hindering you. Earth angel, this temperance angel is here. Okay. Bringing in balance, peace, self-restraint here. So this emperor may even be trying to restrain himself from kicking somebody's ass. I'm just getting that here. Okay. This could be about an Ace of Pentacles. Okay. A gift, an opportunity here, a new career here. Financial gain is at stake. Okay, and here this Empress is playing, trying to be somebody's sex fix. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Because this person wants self-sufficiency and independence. Okay, this person wants stability from this emperor here, but yeah, you're gonna have to stop waging war in the spirit and trying to create power struggles and have control over this emperor, because now this person is now definitely weighed down, overstressed, burdened, overwhelmed. Okay, now there's a desire for change for this person. Okay, maybe spending more time or spreading themselves too thin is what I meant to say. But something about somebody spending time doing some form of travel, moving around in the distance to create opportunities for themselves. So their opportunities are not coming locally. Maybe this was hidden. Okay. Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This was supposed to be some form of a divine connection or union here. Okay, we already saw the contract or Hierophant. This was supposed to be a peaceful love offering. Okay, maybe somebody's going toward a new relationship here. Okay, celebrations, having celebrations with someone else. Okay, maybe they had celebrations with an opposition which enraged this person. This Empress energy. Give me more on this Empress with this Ace of Pentacles, please, and thank you, Holy Spirit. Let me find out more about this, bro. Okay. What's this Ace of Pentacles? We saw the Seven of Swords, too. Eight of Swords. Look, this person finna get locked up over this Ace of Pentacles. This Dark Empress energy. Or maybe this person is trapped in their mind about what they've done to their emperor. Plotting, planning, scheming, scamming. This is giving me somebody that set up their own damn mate. For an Ace of Pentacles to gain control over some form of opportunity, some form of money, have a new beginning in prosperity so that they could be self-sufficient. We did see that Nine of Pentacles earlier, okay? But they've absolutely lost control. A Temperance angel is here to guide this emperor through this clash of the titans, this conjunction. Justice here. This narcissist was possibly even fantasizing. Wasn't aware, okay, that this emperor possibly has higher knowledge, is a seer of some form, but this narcissist doesn't use their intuition, okay? they use dark tools, okay? They go in the spirit and do energy work. That's what they do, okay? Yeah, Ten of Pentacles, uh, Justice, High Priestess. This is a High Priestess Emperor energy, okay? Opportunities are endless with this person. I may be speaking about a master manifester here. I just got here. A master manifester. And this person wanted to manifest off of this person and did everything possible, okay? Now overburdened. 1010 is here, okay? This person possibly even collaborated with family. This Three of Pentacles in the reverse, okay? So these are like a team that formed or incorporated to like learn new skills, but absolutely ended up being taught or overrun by this strong emperor energy here, okay? Because they were unwilling to learn their lessons. So they had to be railroaded is what I heard, okay? They didn't got ran over. 1010 being that some cycle was definitely complete, and somebody was trying to, looks like, get you off of your path, your destiny, your divine path. Look, and have you in the Five of Pentacles. Okay, these people wanted you suffering losses, okay, possibly sick, tired, in poverty, homeless, okay, having difficulty, okay, having financial lack, okay, a lack mentality even. What's at the top? Six of Cups. But you're a person that is very giving is what I'm getting from this, okay? Maybe these people tried to find some sort of connection to your past that would resonate with you right now to throw you off. Okay. Again, past events. Something about your past has these people stuck on whatever changes that you've made and cycles that you've closed out. Okay. I guess people didn't believe in the essence of being able to change. Okay. I don't know. Okay. What are we doing here? Okay, we're supposed to grow, elevate, change as we grow. As we know better, we do better, right? Okay, Queen of Swords here. Queen of Cup. Queen of Swords, Queen of Cup. Page of Cup. So these may be people that's in this Ten of Cup or Three of Pentacles that's in the reverse. Three of Pentacles in reverse, as a matter of fact, gives me a team of people, maybe three or more, okay? They were all working together, but they didn't necessarily like each other. So this was not a cohesive team. And then also giving me people with ulterior motives, okay? They may have came together on the basis of this Dark Empress, okay, this person line, but they all had their own things that they wanted to accomplish by doing this, okay. They all had their own revenge plot in mind. So, okay, even if they developed a plan, they all were carrying it out very differently from the other, okay. So these may be people that now want to apologize here. Maybe they even know or see that you do have intuition capabilities or that you are a seer, okay? Maybe they realize they were being childish as well. Give me more on this Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups energy that you've closed, that collective closed the cycle out with, okay? It looks like you've rushed into closing a cycle out with these people. You didn't need no conversation, no explanations or anything like this. You just stopped calling, okay? Block. Bitch, be gone, juice, okay? Justice, look. Now a Queen of Wands is out here. This is a lot of energy. This Queen of Wands is in Nine of Wands energy. So you may resonate with Nine of Wands energy. This is wounded warrior energy, okay? Ready to take a last stance. You're in perseverance energy here. Moving forward no matter what these people do. Okay. So I'm getting the energy of, you know, that they're fucking around or trying to do something, but you know good and damn well that it is not going to stop you. Okay. They just want a response out of you is what I just got. Look, the Emperor. To the Five of Swords. Okay, take the messages as they resonate. This Emperor may have wanted to win at all costs. This may be another person, though. That's what I'm getting. In your family, an older male. So this could look like an uncle, grandfather, a mentor, okay, stepfather, okay, an authoritative figure that usually would be a leader in your family, or I'm saying family because this Ten of Cups is here. This could also be somebody that you have a family with as well, okay? This person was willing to go the risk, okay, go the length of using violence for you to surrender, okay? Arguments, maybe wanted you to feel defeated in some way. This is jealousy. This is theft, okay? Give me more on this Emperor Five of Swords, please. King of Cups, Knight of Wands. More people, child. Damn. So it looks like this Emperor, okay, may not have liked you going toward new opportunities or creating a new adventure in your life, or being in this fearless energy here, okay? Just clarifying this a little bit more. Because all these people just popped out on this Five of Swords energy that's in this family here, chap. Okay? That was collaborating together, trying to create some form of power struggle, had an obsession with this, okay? That was confirmation. They had an obsessive need for control to create a power struggle over some form of death and rebirth. Eighth house also talks about, because Pluto does rule Scorpio, okay, that's we desire. Eighth house also talks about other people's money. So somebody wanted to control your money in a situation, okay? Absolutely crossing all types of boundaries, using violence, wanting to cause arguments, trying to create a power struggle, maybe wanted to create some form of doubt, okay? Because the only reason that somebody would be arguing over what's theirs is because they doubt if it's theirs or not. But this is absolutely over, okay? This person may have even conjured death, okay? Some form of drastic or chaotic change, transformation coming toward this person, because they absolutely would not sit their ass down, it sounds like here to me. So somebody, look, scams. Look, Seven of Cups to the Two of Swords in reverse, child. So this person was possibly indecisive, unwilling to make a choice, causing confusion, okay? Possibly sitting in some form of superficial, materialistic energy. This is definitely over some form of Ace of Pentacles. This is somebody else's money, okay, that these people were trying to plot, plan, scheme, and scam on, okay? Possibly even getting locked up. Wanted you in your mind trying to figure out who the fuck and what the fuck, okay? Meanwhile, you moving on your journey. You can give a fuck less because you know what's for you is for you. It's going to come to you any damn way in divine timing, okay? So you've absolutely caused some form of, okay, ending for people here. The end and start of the new. Look, we started off with the world, okay? And you went bravely towards seizing the day in Knight of Swords energy, okay? You wasn't nothing stopping you, okay? So I don't know what these people thought that they were doing, trying to create some form of conjunction, clash of the titans, power struggle in your damn energy, okay? Like some fucking idiots, like where they do it at, okay? I don't get it. Okay, people just waste their time when you could have been, you know, in the energy of peacemaking, love making or something, so we all could, you know, do better, grow better together, because we all are better together, okay? All this war has to stop. Like, what are we doing? Give me the 10 of Wands, please. 10 of Wands at the square, please. So somebody had a plan to overstress and overburden you. 2 of Wands to the 12 of Wands. This is, 10 of Wands. This 12 Wands back down to 3. Okay? 3 Wands. But you had foresight, child. Look, I can't make it up. You had foresight into this. And these people were laughing at your intuition and the fact that you were a seer. They wanted to turn your intuition in reverse. And these people are narcissistic and don't follow their own damn intuition. So they possibly could use a little guidance here, is what I'm just getting here. Yeah, they had some sort of attitudes about your past. Had some sort of obsession with your past. Your past. Let me say that again. It was your past, okay? That you had made mistakes on, that you have forgiven yourself about, that you have moved on from. So, okay, if God is with you, therefore, who can be against you? This is creating a tower for these people, that they thought that they were able to judge you based on your past, something you did 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago. They thought that they were going to keep you to be that same person, and that you were not allowed to go toward bigger, better things. You were not allowed to close out cycles and stop toxic ass people. Look, it's pissing me off now, y'all. Okay, I'm getting upset. Let me calm. Ooh, child. Okay. So these people are absolutely confused about the destruction that they were trying to cause you here. Okay, that they're now overburdened with and carrying here, because you're still going to be self-sufficient, independent, stable, okay, accomplishing goals, free. What I'm getting from that. Your freedom isn't nobody else's to decide. I don't know what the fuck they thought this was, okay? Now we have the 4 of Pentacles here. Somebody was basically definitely missed an opportunity to heal with you, okay? Being rejected, possibly. Holding on to financial success. They're holding on to something that's yours, that's financial. Definitely. Okay? And this could be a family, an emperor in a family that tried to steal it. Okay? Justice is coming your way. This person may be even getting locked up. They're in their feelings about this action that they took. Okay? Possibly even tried to say that you were some sort of sex worker. Okay? Look, I said earlier, somebody was moving around in their south node, lying on you, doing word magic, okay? Possibly said that you fulfill some sort of dark sex fetishes and fantasies here, okay? Got people thinking that you're doing some sort of sex work. I just heard, you won't break my soul. You won't break my soul. Look, I don't know where it came from. Okay, so maybe these people are soul breakers. Soul contract breakers I just got. Wow. We did see the Hierophant earlier. The Emperor and the Empress came out earlier together, right behind each other. Well, the Emperor didn't come out when the Empress came out. Okay, so somebody wanted your heart broken, child. This is in reverse. They wanted your heart broken because they thought that they would have you trapped up in your mind about your own self-sufficiency, that they tried to bring a tower toward and have you overburdened and guessing. Okay? This is this Queen of Wands who's not overburdened. This is the person in my collective that was being attacked here. You could be a male or female. Take it as it resonates here. But you're definitely in recovery, healing, letting go. In the energy of overcoming sorrow that these people were trying to project onto you here. This a bitch. Yeah, you've moved on. Okay? Let people go with the bullshit, where they stand with it. Look, it's possibly some people passing away from this shit, okay? They should have never even tried it, I'm getting. Okay? If you weren't going to be nice, you remember that saying, don't say nothing. If you can't say, it can't be nice, wait. If you can't say it nice, don't say nothing at all. Something like that. This is what I'm getting. Somebody should have just moved on, okay? And left the bullshit alone, okay? Because trying to cause some sort of power struggle, trying to have you overburdened, trying to collaborate, team up with family members, okay? Trying to steal the Ace of Pentacles from you, okay? They didn't try a lot of different things under the sun, it sounds like here, okay? Trying to cause illusions, okay? Tried to have you indecisive. Hey, people are really desperate. Just also they won't have to be equally giving and taking. Also they won't have to be, in the energy of reciprocity. So you wouldn't receive a gift that was meant and left for you. I don't know what they do with that. Wheel of Fortune at the top of the day. Okay, you are currently walking your destiny, and these people tried to cause some form of interference, okay, opposition in the 10th house, in your career and your destiny that you're going toward. This card even says your destiny. 10th house, your destiny. Where you're going in your career. They tried to stop you. What are they doing at, y'all? And this is absolutely your divinely fated path. Your destiny. Okay? These people are getting karma like no other. I cannot. This could be a fashion witch. Okay? Who's a troll. Look, I said somebody was doing research on you, child. Somebody was looking you up. And now they're triggered. Okay? Because these little tactics ain't working. Okay, because you're an oracle, child. Look, we said seer. They tried to turn your seer ability, your power, your spiritual gift inside out, child. Okay, this narcissist that thought they had some form of power or control over you. We already seen the Chariot in reverse. They thought that they could have you struggling and juggling. They thought they had some sort of serious power over you. They thought that they had some sort of pull in the industry that you're going through or going into. And this person is now under judgment. Possibly even going through a spiritual awakening. Possibly having to learn a lesson that they didn't want to learn. Look, we have the Three of Pentacles here in reverse. This is saying unwillingness to learn from mistakes. This person, okay, made a mistake and didn't want to admit the mistake, and then went further and got other people to make the same damn mistake they was making, like it was going to turn out different. Let me get the crew together. We all can do it, see, because if they do it then, and we all doing it together, no, it can't be a mistake. This a bitch. Big goofy. It's what she is. And look, you're moving in the Knight of Pentacles energy. Patience, okay? Perseverance, right? You're methodically and strategically planning your moves. You're not rushing for anybody. You're not rushing into anything with anybody. You're just taking your time here. Okay, planting seeds is what I'm getting from that, okay? Laboring toward goals is what this says, okay? You're putting in hard work for your long-term goals, okay? And nothing can stop you here. Look, we have the Four of Cups here, okay? Somebody missed an opportunity to heal with you. I just said that. I cannot with these people. These lost ass souls out here need to try to stop trying to affect other people. The assignment is ascendancy. Unity, okay, is the frequency, okay? So we have to stop fighting each other. This is just ridiculous how we find the littlest reasons to go against someone else. Don't you know that you're spending energy that you're supposed to be using to master yourself with, right? This is crazy. People do the absolute most for no reason at all. Okay? Got the nerve to sit back and look at what you doing and want to oppose opposition and power struggles. Okay? Look, we got 3 cards here. Opposition, square, and conjunction. The conjunction gave me Clash of the Titans energy. Because collective say, I'm not going. Fuck is wrong with you? What's going on? Look. My motherfucker tried to cause you a painful ending, okay? Because they didn't want you to come in the field that they're in, okay? Possibly because they know that your energy will dominate their ass, possibly even put them out of a job, okay? But we don't want to think like that, okay? That's not what you're here to do. That wasn't even what your goal was. And this person was concentrating on the wrong damn thing. That's what it sounds like. Here. Let's get some more, another message here right quick, then while I'm still here, y'all. Because I ain't been on a while. I miss y'all. Okay, I miss giving my messages and stuff. And, yeah, I just had to settle into my new place and get myself situated. I still ain't fully unpacked, of course. You know, that'll take another month, but whatever. But hopefully you guys have been good. Hopefully your health is great. You've been doing something positive and productive toward your goals, okay? Okay, eating good, cooking good, all right? Open the energy, please, here. We have the Green Man. The forces of nature favor you, and then the stars. A long journey brings reward. So you're favored here. This sounds like nature spirit. Elementals, okay? You're favored by the elementals, and you've had a long journey, okay? Let's see here. Let me get this love on the brain out the way. So what is at the current here, Spirit? Please, thank you. Fire. Fire is the energy of transformation here. Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. Okay. Okay, you stay there. All right. And at the bottom of the deck, we have winds of change. Your surroundings will undergo transition. Look, Spirit could be talking to me. I just told you I moved and everything. So, look, I could be resonating with this message, okay? But let's get further tapped into it. Give me one here at Earth. The moon. You will be guided through darkness. Yeah, your favorite. Okay. Moon. Secrets. Intuition. Subconscious. Moon is also Cancer energy. 4th house. Family. Support system. Dragon at the bottom of the deck. Strength and wisdom. Okay. So you're being guided through some form of dark passage. Okay. That's going to provide strength and wisdom through the energy of fire. Transformation. Okay. Reckless actions lead to conflict. Okay. So something is hidden that somebody did, and it was some reckless action here. Okay. Winds of change back at the bottom of the deck. Let's get another deck. Let's get my good old Kip. Hopefully everybody is planning on having a good weekend here. Look, reckless action leads to conflict. For a thief. Look, this may be a continuing of the last message I had here. On the cut of the deck, somebody's trying to cause some form of, look, we have winds of change. Something is changing. Mountainous obstacles, challenges, okay? Something has gotten in the way of this thief. 9th house, something that somebody knows. Something that was hidden that's coming to the forefront about this sudden wealth. Okay, look. Okay, what do we have here? Give me one for the environment. Child, did you see that should be on? Oh, of course, should have been reversed. Okay, that has a 4 at the bottom, and even though that could be a relationship, take the messages as it resonate. This is giving me something with someone's support system, someone's family. This is extended family. This could be siblings. This could be parents, aunts, uncles, cousins. Okay. Coffin. Okay. Somebody's done something, child, and it has transformed, and something has changed everything. Okay. Nine of Pentacles being indicated. Okay. With your stability, self-sufficiency, your independence, your freedom. Anubis has answered some form of prayer. I don't know. Anubis might be putting some motherfuckers to sleep. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm getting here. Look, I don't know. Let's see. Let's get another deck. Open the energy, please. Remembrance, guilt. Somebody remember something that they're guilty of. Okay? Wow. Somebody is remembering something, having some form of nostalgia. Okay? And they're absolutely guilty. Absolutely. This is only confirmation. Okay? You are realizing somebody's done something to you and you're getting confirmation. So perseverance and acceptance was here on the table. Look, I just said this is confirmation. You're accepting, okay, that somebody in your family had something hidden that has caused some form of destruction, that this was reckless actions. This was possibly something that they did a long time ago is what I just heard, okay? But you're going to persevere through this anyway. This could have something to do with this Ten of Swords that's over here, okay? Somebody's also in hangman energy as well, okay? Stuck in something, child. Death. Damn. Queen of Wands under that death. Okay, somebody got to pay with their life. Okay. Perseverance came out. I tried to put it back in. It flicked back out. Like, no, I'm not going anywhere. Okay. I said, okay then. Okay. Look, don't fight with the cards. Okay, so let's see what this deck is. One more for action, please. Beach day getaway in reverse. Wait, my deck is in reverse. So somebody thought that they was about to have some smooth, nothing but the smooth sailing tonight. Okay. And it ain't turning out that way, child. They is kind of salty is what I'm getting here. Let's see. Luck. You're persevering in your luck. While somebody has to sit with whatever reckless action that they took to cause some form of conflict. Because what goes around comes around. Look at this here now. Look, I can't make it up. Okay, somebody possibly even tried to project death onto you with this coffin here. They're in hangman energy, stuck in that shit that they sent. That's what I got. Stuck in the shit that they sent. Let me see, what's T? Well, this love on the brain is still at the bottom, and that was the last card we used on the last read. You're too busy winning. This is a divination abuser, okay, that has some form of a bad reputation. This may have been hidden. This person taking action here while you're too busy winning. That's in the environment, okay? This person may even be in their feelings that you're persevering, despite them trying to give you a bad reputation. A wolf in sheep's clothing. A divination abuser. Took some form of reckless action, okay, against you. Trying to cause some form of conflict, but it's absolutely leading to conflict for themselves in their own lives, is what I'm getting here. Love on the brain is back. Look, this is definitely a continuum from the last message. What does this love on the brain have to say? This person has been daydreaming, nostalgic, Okay, possibly even fantasizing. Child, they're crying over you because you're ignoring them. Oh my goodness. I cannot. They're upset because you're too busy winning, okay, persevering after they tried to give you or throw you some bullshit, and they're crying over you, hurt and upset. Sounds like somebody wants you back. But they went toward a love triangle, is what the problem was, see. See, now we're getting down to the nitty gritty. A third party. Cock blocking. Mm, mm, mm. You're too busy winning, though. Okay? While this is a spiritual hater who thought that they had hit the jackpot. Wow. People do the most. Give me this too busy winning, please. Too busy winning. You're having luck persevering through a situation that this cock-blocking ass spiritual hater, obsessive lover, okay, was trying to put into your energy, project onto you in some way, okay? This was some form of a hidden secret that your family possibly knew about when you were in some form of a relationship. That's what I just got here. This person was possibly even getting evidence. Creating evidence of you being some form of dangerous, toxic person. Lying on you. Because this person was into you too. So I don't know if this is a same sex or sounds like it's same sex is what I'm getting. You could be a female, and this could be a female that was absolutely wanted to be possessive, a karmic friend. Wow. Was trying to create some form of proof or facts that you were unhealthy or a dangerous, toxic person. This is a person that absolutely has a bad reputation, and it is a divination abuser, child. This could be more than one. And here you are, unfazed. Too busy winning. Okay? Look, the ritual is here in reverse. This ritual is in reverse. So if somebody was trying to do, oh shit now, somebody's ritual is causing their ass to go to prison. Okay? This is what your ritual does because you're too balanced here. Okay? And you have some form of distant future that's coming, that you're going toward here, that you're looking toward. Okay? While this person was trying to create health concerns for you here. Endings, okay? These health concerns that would cause endings from you getting on your path and your journey here, child. Look, they wanted to cause endings to you being of high honor, single, sexy, and successful, child. Look at this. Why they do this? They're just so selfish. People just selfish. Like if this is same sex and this is a friend, bitch, you just can't enjoy the ride. What the fuck is wrong with you? You just can't get on the plane with me and come, I'll pay for you. Damn, you just got to overstep your boundaries and want more. Want control. Want to take over, okay? This person wanted you to get out of your light and give it to them. That's absolutely too many cards. Well, let's see what they are. Okay, because I'm nosy. Look. Child, that's the blue. So look, rest in peace. Somebody going in poverty. Okay, then a nice guy wants to say hello to you and give you a love offer. Okay, because they see you moving on and achieving things. This could be some form of a high priestess or high priest. Okay, meanwhile, this obsessive person is concerned about your occupation, child. Why just, what the fuck? Why you just can't go ahead and be peaceful in your occupation? What is wrong with people? Pocket watching. People are so fucking nosy, man. People, why are we in the society that Everybody needs to know everything about everybody. Is it the cell phones? Is it the access, okay, to the internet that you can look up everything and anything? Is it the access to public record? Okay. Because, back in the day, everybody didn't need to know everything about everybody else like this. This is just like weird that this whole society is really like into exposing people. People. Okay, look, that's divine timing. Maybe it's time for all these fakes and phonies to get exposed. Okay, so don't get me wrong. But at the same time, it just be like, people be in business that they do not belong in, crossing boundaries that they should not have. They shouldn't even have the access to get to a boundary to cross it. So it just be like, what the fuck? But pathway, they wanted you to stop working on your pathway. They wanted you to stop putting efforts in to go toward your pathway, child. 3-5, breaking down to 8, that's transformation. They wanted you to stop putting energy in toward your death and rebirth, toward your transformation, okay? By causing some form of an abuse here, okay? From an obsessive lover. This could be somebody that considers themselves a rich girl. And meanwhile, you're still unbothered. They're concerned because you're a sweetheart. And they were trying to possibly even run up on your twin flame, who's now having an awakening. Screenshot. Give me the screenshot, please. So this person was trying to use your relationship. Okay? Rich guy. This could even be a rich guy that's involved in this in somehow. This person may have been trying to collect evidence that you were some sort of toxic or obsessive lover. Okay? Maybe this is absolutely something that they like. This person has a bad reputation. Okay? Abandonment. So maybe I'm getting through what this rich guy may have researched about you. They tried to cause abuse to open a wound of abandonment that they thought that you had, or maybe they wanted to make you feel abandoned in a situation, okay? Isolate you so that they could possibly get you imprisoned somehow. But you're an earth angel. This is a karmic femme working with a rich guy. These people have some form of bad reputation. Give me karmic friends. So take it as it resonates. This could be your karmic friends or this rich guy's karmic friends who are divination abusers. Okay. So they tap into energy to abuse and to energetically pull cords. Meanwhile, this rich guy may be having an awakening about this. You also may be having an awakening about this, so take the message as it resonates. Okay? This is falling right under action and luck. So your guides may have woken you up to, okay, what was going on in the spiritual realm. And that you are of high honor, have some sort of spiritual authority over these people. Oopsie. Oh, they done fucked up. Okay, sound like somebody done fucked up. Fucked around and found out. Okay. Achievement. It kind of came out sideways, though. Achievement and moving on. So this is giving me some form of obsession that they had with achieving something over you that they were doing in the spirit here. Oh, look, the bottom of the deck say bondage. They was trying to put you in bondage, child, in the spirit. Ain't this a bitch, this mature man? Oh, trying to bond the divine feminine. Because of your occupation, this person has some form of obsession. Maybe they think it's real love. Jezebel. False documents for actual money. Message. So this is definitely giving me, okay, some former friend or karmic friend of yours or this rich guy, okay? Maybe this person knew that this rich guy had love on the brain when it came to you, collective. Okay? This could be somebody that you were with at some point, or maybe this is a person that was employing tactics to get you to give them your attention. Okay? But you're too busy winning. Okay? So this person with the bad reputation, okay, wanted to use this person to abuse you, to make you think that this person was absolutely obsessively stalking you, is what I'm getting. But it was actually these karmic friends with the bad reputation using divination for abusive purposes. Trying to stop you from getting on your path. You were ignoring all this. You were unbothered. You weren't even paying attention to this rich guy. I'm getting. You're just on your path going toward your goals. Meanwhile, awakening. Okay, your spirit guides, you're in luck because you're persevering to an energetic level. Ascended master, mastery is what I just heard. Okay, you're ascending to a level that they can't touch you. So whatever they were trying to achieve with this divination abuse, being obsessively stalkerish, trying to bond you and shit. Okay, why were they trying to bind the collective? What the fuck is going on here? Now look, I don't know what. Let me grab some cards. Open this deck, please. Two of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Three Pentacles. Team effort. This could be learning new skills as well. Somebody made some form of an offer to have you juggling. Ten of Cups, this could be family. Juggling your independence, Nine of Pentacles. Juggling your stability. Why is it always people want to attack people's money and stability, bro? That is just so demonic. That people don't want you to take care of yourself. Maybe it's like that's the first thing. Oh, I'm getting this is some sort of cult. They take control over people that can't take care of themselves. They offer you money, okay? Make you think that they're there to help, but meanwhile, they're there to cause hindrance, blockages, okay? Redirect you so that they can take control over you. This is over your mind, over your body and spirit. This is like giving me a form of, this is how they break down people to create spiritual slaves. Emperor came out immediately. This person's work or efforts, wait, I was coming for the bondage actually. So an emperor was trying to do bondage. Emperor, King of Pentacles here. Temperance. So this emperor who's definitely financially driven, okay? Now he definitely may have it as well. Look, we already have the rich guy out here, okay? Maybe this person wanted to bring you balance in some way, which pissed somebody else off that was a karmic friend of theirs. Nine of Swords. So this person may have had a lot of anxiety about you having a spiritual awakening as well. Maybe this kind of put them off or made them some sort of afraid to come toward you. So this is somebody, this is giving me somebody that you don't know directly. Okay. They possibly even saw you online. You possibly are, maybe you run a business online. You could be, have a podcast or maybe do something that this person caught you publicly in. Okay. Maybe this person even seen you at a public place. Okay. An event or something. Did some research. Okay. Had some form of romantic interest, right? Okay, but this person also knew things that they should not know. This could be because of these karmic friends doing divination abuse. Maybe they paid somebody, okay, to get a reading on you, to get more insight about you. Nine of Swords here on this awakening. So this person was definitely possibly feeling some sort of angst or worry, anxious about you having a spiritual awakening. This could be the karmic friends actually that were doing the divination abuse because they know that you can see them. Wow. Three of Wands is here at the bottom of the deck. Your foresight has kicked in. Damn. Whoopsie. Somebody got cocky. Your spirit dream woke you up to these people, okay, that were in your energy trying to drain you dry. This is what I'm getting here. Knight of Swords. Okay, somebody was hasty. Somebody was possibly even pissed off. This rich guy. Now, we did start with this person having a bad reputation, trying to collect information and trying to make it seem like you were their excessive lover. This is possibly this person is driven by ego because they have money. Maybe they see you as a different class, so they wanted to belittle you or degrade you. Okay, and this was from afar. They wanted you to feel less than before they even got there, is what I'm getting here. Ugh, the fuck? What they do that at? The Magician is here. So I don't know. This person is tricky, manipulative. Could even definitely be doing some form of divination abuse once again. Okay. Because they were pissed off. You weren't giving them the attention that they feel like they deserve from you, even though they never came, introduced themselves properly. They never said anything. They just expected you to see money and for you to throw yourself at them. Like, what the fuck? Not everybody looks at people's pockets and pocket watch or look for money or try to impress people with money. I think this person had the wrong idea or the wrong type of person in my collective. What the fuck they do that at, y'all? Okay. Sir. Queen of Pentacles reversed. So this person wanted to abuse you because that's exactly what they saw you as. Broke. Okay. Desperate. They saw you as a person that wasn't up on money, wasn't financially, what's the word I'm looking for? Spirit, please help. Financially stable. You weren't financially stable. So therefore they felt like that they could like just make you out to seem like you were an obsessive lover, even though they were obsessed using divination with their friends. Okay. All in your energy, trying to cause some form of abuse to you. For what? Was there an attraction or wasn't there? Like, what type of attraction is this? If you start out with love on the brain and this person felt ignored, so apparently their financial status is what brings them attention with the opposite sex, male or female, okay? This is what they're used to. Okay, the cars that they get out of and the flashy earrings or chains and nice watches usually brings them love interests. And you didn't flock to this person, it looks like here. Three Swords reverse. This was at the bottom of the deck hanging out with a Queen of Cups. Yeah, you're not heartbroken over anything, right? You're a Queen of Cups, compassionate, intuitive, loving, caring, possibly a great mother. Oh, look, didn't I say intuitive? You are of all-knowing, all-seeing, with limitless opportunities. You're too busy fucking winning, and this person tried to do a 10 of Swords on you. This looks like 10 of Swords here. And look, this deck, you're Queen of Pentacles upright, and you're getting victory. Public recognition, reward, success. Okay, so I don't know what this person thought that they knew, okay, or this divination abuse was telling them, but they got the wrong impression and the wrong idea. You got the wrong chick or guy, gal or guy, my nigga, okay? Give me pathway. You got the wrong one. Page of Swords. pathway. Somebody was stalking, definitely. Okay, on you moving on to calmer waters. You cutting people off. Maybe they thought that they would use your situation, okay, make you feel abandoned in some sort of way. And we did get abandonment earlier, okay, in the Kipper-ish cards, okay. Thought you were feeling abandoned enough so that they would be able to abuse you into a Queen of Pentacles in reverse, child. Stalking, spine, with the Page of Swords here. Wow. Stalking and spying on you, getting down to the bag, child. You taking care of business every day. I heard the song, but I didn't want to sing it. Taking care of business. Okay, Spirit, sorry. Okay, Knight of Wands to the Queen of Swords here. So you may be familiar with these karmic friends that this person knows, that you possibly even cut off. Okay, you receive some sort of download or messages, intuitive guidance to take action. Cut these people the fuck off is what I'm getting here, okay? Look, and stand in your power, with the sun being right behind that. Okay, so let me get some final messages on this, okay? Rich guys, like, got to understand, like, just because you got money don't mean you can abuse and disrespect people, okay? This is giving me the diddler, okay? That don't mean you can do all that, okay? I don't know what you thought this was, that money was just gonna be, you know, your end all be all, and you was gonna pay everybody to get out of anything, okay? But some things are just not meant to be done to people. Like, it's just simple. Okay, so where am I going for these final messages, Spirit? Looking for a deck. Okay, let's use these. Well, let's use my moon deck. I like my little astro deck. Give me some final messages, please, on this. Final messages, please. We have Capricorn. Okay. Your goals. The day-to-day reality of. This is giving me that you're too busy winning. You're focusing on, because Capricorns are really the workers, the hard workers, okay? They bring a lot of discipline as well. So having discipline right now and going toward, okay, use the most business-like way. Going toward your goals using a systematic approach here, okay? Creating a routine will definitely take you farther in your goals. At the bottom, we have Taurus here, your beliefs, okay? So maybe working toward bringing forth more understanding in your beliefs should be made a goal, is what I'm picking up there. Weighing the cost of, stand for something, fall for anything. Weighing the cost of not being strong and solidified in the things that you believe in here. We have another sign, Aquarius. This gives me individuality, creativity, okay? Genius to experiment with your beliefs and your goals. So meshing them together. Maybe you do something that involves your beliefs, setting goals toward bringing forth your beliefs as some form of career option or something like that, some form of goal. Look, this says use the most direct way. This is use the most business way. So a direct business approach, okay, is needed for you to bring forth your beliefs into your goals. South Node is at the bottom of the deck. Genius to experiment with. There will not be anxiety about the discoveries of trouble. You are a spirit, like you're not getting anxious about nobody else's shit or trouble that you find out about. Now we have Gemini coming forward. Okay, information to explain about some form of trouble, some information about some trouble that somebody did when they were in their south node here. Okay, somebody was comfortable to do some bullshit to you, it sounds like here, that they wanted to keep hidden. That's why they was comfortable, because they was hiding it. That's what I'm getting. Now we have the moon here. Damn, the moon again. Somebody had, this is two secrets now. Okay, and then we have Sagittarius coming up. A lot of zodiacs, child. So moon and fire is definitely at the beginning and ending of our current and what's driving the energy here. Insights to understand when to defend or when to accept, the wisdom resulting from the understanding of, and let your feelings tell you how to. Third house, communication. By making the right connections, the idea in question gets your ideas going. So you may need to network a bit to make connections, and network in the realm of your goals and beliefs. So whatever you believe in, say if you are Latter-day Saint, okay, just for example, you're a Latter-day Saint and your goal is to get people more educated about the fellowship of the Latter-day Saints, then you would then go toward events, okay, and communicate then with people who are either in the business aspect of the fellowshipping, or use the most direct way, which possibly even you're possibly looking toward ministry, is what I'm getting, if you were a Latter-day Saint looking to believe your to bring your beliefs forward. Okay, so that's just an example. First house is here, so this is a part of your self-identity, communicating about what your beliefs are, child. This is a goal for you. Okay, I know that's right. And then the 11th house is here. This is your social house. Ooh, for humanity's sake. Wow, so you're doing something. You may be a light worker, an ascended master. You may be a star seed, high priestess or high priest, a seer. You're connected in some way that makes you a humanitarian that needs or has a goal to bring your beliefs forward in your career in some way. This is a part of your self-identity to communicate this, okay? And this is on a social scale. I'm getting global from this, actually. This is on a global scale. Yeah, you have the leadership and creativeness to do what you want. Leo. Okay. All right, y'all. That's beautiful. All right, so I'm just going to leave that there with the final messages. Okay, so y'all go ahead and be that leader that you were born to be. Okay, so remember, okay, people playing around in spirit, it usually catches up with them sooner or later. Prayer, okay, is needed. Sometimes we do have to fast 3 to 5 days, okay, to get additional unwanted energy or energetic pull off of us as well. Somebody needed to hear that. I'm here. Fast 3 to 5 days. Fast could be a water fast. Fast could be an all fruit and vegetable fast. Fast could be eating after sundown sort of thing. as well. Okay, somebody may need to invest in a 3 to 5 day fast at this time. Okay, and you know who you are. Okay, that message was for somebody. But somebody also has goals to go toward bringing their own beliefs into the forefront and doing some sort of global, massive awareness campaign. Okay. So again, like I said, you could be like a Latter-day Saint, or maybe a Seventh-day Adventist, or maybe you have hidden knowledge, occult knowledge. Maybe you're, look, humanitarian. Once again, that's higher knowledge. That is ninth house. Okay. And while I'm sitting here still chatting, I told you I miss y'all. I just don't even want to go for real. So we have Capricorn. Child, when we just talking about this ninth damn house, I spoke them up. Okay. North Node. Okay, so the Capricorn is the we control, the disciplinarians of the zodiac. Big Daddy Saturn come in with that discipline. Okay, get your ass in check there. Okay, then we have Taurus showing here. This will be Virgo and Jupiter. And at the bottom, Leo is showing here. Well, we control, I have, I work, we seek, we seek control over the work we have to do, is what I'm getting. So somebody may need balance in bringing forth these big goals, okay? We have the ninth house here. 10th house is inverted. 7th house is inverted. And then we have the 8. Higher knowing. Hidden enemies. 12th house is also showing. Am I turning it? Well, it says 7th house. But I think I had it incorrect. In the incorrect direction here. So I have 9, 7, 10, and 11. 11 inverted. Your social house is inverted. So this could mean that you're not doing a lot of socializing right now. I just mentioned somebody may need to network a little bit more. You need to meet a connection that will help you bring forth this global awareness campaign that you want to go about. And this may also be inverting the 10th house, your career. Could even be inverting how you're seen at this time because you're not doing any networking, okay? 7th house is the relationship. That is inverted as well. So you may be having issues in your relationship. This could signify a toxic relationship. This could signify a breakup on a relationship. And this is surrounding the higher knowledge that you are going toward. And that is your goal and a part of your humanitarian cause. Okay. So yeah, Spirit is saying let that relationship go. If they're not allowing you to be you, okay, and allowing you to walk in your divine path, then they are no good for you then, okay? Plain and simply put. North Node, okay? You are in your North Node with the sun shining on you here, child. So you're standing in your power, your vitality is lit, child. That's what I just got, okay? And then over here we have Jupiter. You're in luck, okay? And the moon. So subconsciously, you may know that your luck has absolutely changed. Okay, you may even be being protected at this time because you have switched into your north node. Okay, I can't even say the words. Okay, nor. Okay, look, it's early in the morning. All right, I need coffee or tea. Anyways, okay, you in your subconscious, you know that you've made some form of shift. You're in your north node, okay, standing in your power. being protected because you're in your north node. Your frequency is changed and maybe calling forth these toxic connections that you possibly needed to get rid of here. Okay, so that may be something that somebody needs to hear. Okay, toxic connections need to go. If you know that you've shifted and you're still holding on to people that will hold you back rather than celebrate you when you go forward, you definitely need to get your tomahawk out and cut these motherfuckers. Okay. Oh, that's a confirmation, child. Mm-hmm. So take heed, because they will definitely see you burning in ash before they see you rise from those ashes and become the phoenix. So I'm going to leave it there. And remember, guys, when we know better, we absolutely grow and know to do better. All right, love y'all so much, and I appreciate y'all for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button. If you shared your time, you may as well share your energy. Okay, nothing hurts with the like button. I'm not asking for donations at this time. Okay, I only ask for your energy so that we keep the messages fluid and current. Okay, because I was reporting on the same thing. I was recording the same damn message at least for 3-4 months. Okay. All right, but hit that like button, comment if you resonate with the one or the two messages that I just spoke about. Comment, like I said, if you resonate. Hit that notification bell. Subscribe to the channel as well if you already have not. And remember, when we know better, we do better. Love y'all. Bye. Get out of here.